Good morning. Okay. So, I've just done a reading for the energy for right now, right this minute. Okay, it's quite amazing. The overview. So if you want the overview, the summary of this reading, but you don't want to watch the rest of it, then here we go. So the energy is around ascension, light body activation. You can use this particular affirmation: I choose to learn through the presence or the filter of love. Okay, so if you just want to take that and run, go. So this reading is all about being ready to move forward, shedding what doesn't serve you as you walk the light path. So when I say the light path, I don't mean it's better than, pardon me, the dark path. It's not like dark, it's what we are. So as we're walking our path, it's lit up, literally, yeah, which is something that we activated last Samhain with an amazing portal energy. That was us and a few others did that, and it was very cool. I think there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us that did that. I can't remember. So yeah, so we're walking the lit up path, yeah. Know thyself, that phrase is taking on a whole new meaning. It's taken on a whole new dimension right now as our bodies, as our light bodies expand and unfold. Learning how to allow our light body to be unapologetically expressed. Yeah. And from that space of heart wisdom, saying yes. Okay. Also knowing that the new dawn is here. It's here. We're seeing bits and pieces that are happening. And we're kind of seeing, what we're observing is the kind of, I suppose we're observing the pendulum is what we're observing. So we're seeing amazing things and amazing signs, and we're also seeing really dense stuff as well. But when you are observing from what Ian calls the middle path, what is the middle path? There's no, it's the yoga, non-attachment, pratyahara, non-attachment to either. Okay. So knowing that the new dawn is here and weaving your magic everywhere. Everywhere you go, you're weaving your magic. You're almost, it's almost like you're leaving a light trail. You're leaving a trail of neutrinos. And we've seen neutrinos. The past 2 days, we've been seeing neutrinos, which is amazing. Not in the way you think. So you are, as you are weaving your magic everywhere, you are linked to the interconnectedness of everything. And this is your power. The power to choose, the power to create, the power to realize that everything is interconnected. Yeah? And weaving your magic everywhere. And with this expression, your light body unapologetically expressing itself, yeah, comes the amazing creativity, infinite abundance and luck and mastery of everything. Okay. And being gracious in your receiving and your magic weaving. Making something from nothing. Okay. Because everything began as nothing. Everything. Even these cards began as nothing. And then they were created. So keywords: expansion, new journeys, and restore, which is a message we've been getting for 2 days now. Restore. So it's finding your ways from that place of unapologetic expression from your light body, how you restore yourself and your environment, and then this amazing new dawn that we're in. Okay, so that's the overview. If you want to just take that and go, you can. I allow you. So the cards, we have 3 of Wands, which is all about new beginnings, new journeys, the winds of change blowing you in the direction you want to go in. Yeah. And also the distributing of energy. We have the 9 of Pentacles, mastery. Yeah, mastery of abundance, of teaching, being holding. There's a poise there. Yeah, there's an elegance. There's an honor, and a connection to all, and an educated speculation. So when you know how the kind of mechanics of things work, it's easier to speculate. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, it's all yours. Everything is for everyone. Yeah. There's also relief there. Abundance in all. Divine is everywhere. Also could indicate windfall, increase in income, but also confidence. Super confidence. Yeah. From that place of your light body expressing yourself unapologetically. So this is all coming from that perspective, your light body expressing yourself unapologetically, okay? So King of Pentacles, security in yourself, in your super abundant self, yeah? Grounded, wise, comfortable with your own abundance, your inner abundance, yeah? Self-assured, but also seeing other people and their gifts as infinitely expressed in their light body. Yeah, there's also a practical aspect as well. So the practicalities of things aren't really an issue. Strega, which means witch. So you have real power. Weave your magic, creating something from nothing. Night Woman. This is all around luck and good fortune and joy and clearing out to bring in the new. Okay. Also, joy in movement. So dance in splendor. So dance with your light being. Secrecy. So this one threw me a little bit, yeah. But when I went into it a little bit more, what this card tells me is what was once secret is now not lost. So everything that we are going through right now, which I went through in the summary, was once secret. We were not told that. But now, because it was kept secret, it is not lost. So we are now experiencing it. Does that make sense? Okay. So we have sisterhood, which is all around the feminine aspect, the primal feminine aspect, magic weaving. Yeah. Grace, receptiveness, heart-centered kind of space, which is in everybody, because we are neither. Our souls do not have a gender. Our souls do not have a gender. Yeah, they just are. So but what they are is a very primal creative force, and our souls weave magic, and our souls are gracious and receptive. So that's what this card indicates. Yeah. So when you look at these 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs here, what we've got is this expansion through your magic, the mastery of abundance and everything, by clearing out the clutter, dancing in splendor, knowing, you know, like the stuff that we know now we didn't know before, because it was deliberately kept secret for its own protection. But now it's all yours, and it's abundant. It's happening now. That receptiveness, that primal feminine creative magic weaving, yeah, is what brings about that very kind of the self-assuredness of being secure with your soul and your light beingness. Yeah. So the next lot of cards with the elementals. So we've got new beginnings, and that's a stargate there, right there, portal energy, yeah, to the east, which is around new dawn, letting go of the old, bringing in the new, and flowing without heaviness, which is a key thing with air. Yeah, air is not heavy. Air is not heavy. It just moves and it flows and it does its thing. And water can be heavy. In fact, water is heavy. A litre of water weighs a kilo. But air brings in the new, because that's where the sun comes up from. So it's the air and the water together that bring in the new stuff. Does that make sense? The next one was around atoms. So this is the interconnectedness of everything. Just plug my phone in. Bear with me. There we go. So everything is connected through this card. Yeah. There's so I'm trying to read my writing. Oh, stagnancy. Being stagnant is not a natural state, yeah, because when water doesn't move, it gets very smelly, yeah, and it stagnates, and yeah, it's not pleasant, yeah. So we are, you know, we're from an old perspective, mostly water, yeah. You could argue now that we are water and light, both together, because light refracts and reflects off of water. But that's a side talent. So building and changing are natural. So expanding, evolving, it's all natural, yeah. And in that is infinite variety. So as we move and expand and change and evolve, there is infinite variety. This one, this card, I can't get any closer because my phone's plugged in. This is around speculating, so throwing the dice, going south. So if you are not sure which way to go and you have a choice of south, go south. Which is interesting because we're planning a camping trip and it happens to be south of where we are now. Doing something completely new to activate your heart and clear your mind. And check your plan. Just quickly check your plan before you go ahead. Yeah, it might only be a rough plan and to be honest. Most things at the moment are rough plans because everything is in a state of flux. Next cards. Yes. Just say yes. It speaks for itself. And unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. They kind of speak for themselves. And then we have the I am presence. Incredible. Which is all about the light body activation and accessing the inner divine. So the individualized presence of the divine, or your higher self, your soul. So this is a gateway which enables you to reflect on the infinite light being within, which guides us, yeah? So we are literally a facet of the God particle. So for me, the God particle is a neutrino. So we are literally neutrinos. We are made of neutrinos. We are light. But we're choosing to form into the dense body. Yeah, that's a choice. We have chosen to experience ourselves as density. So when I touch these cards, I don't move through them. It stops. Yeah. As neutrinos, we would just pass through. Okay, that's a choice. So something you can do to tap into this light body activation is you can place your left hand on your first chakra, right hand on your fourth chakra, so that's root and heart chakras, and then say these words. This is from the gateway of light activation. Yeah, so you can look that up if you're not sure. I call forth from the core of my being the mighty I am presence. Great star being, star power, thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind. Thank you for leading with divine intelligence. You can say that as many times as you want. So, down the bottom, the foundation of this whole thing is the universe. So that's ascension, opening to higher dimensions, broader perspective, really seeing things as they are. Just got to move my leg. Comprehension, heightened senses, independence, determination, strength, enthusiasm, joy, and rewards. And then we have creation. So this is all around the witchy energy again, which is up here in Strega. Witches create something from nothing. Think outside the box creatively. Yeah. So I suppose you could ask yourself when you're being creative, does this feel new? Or does this feel like old, an old way to be creative? Does that make sense? And then we have Alchemy Magic. Yeah. So magic is everywhere. You know that. We know that. And you are magic. You are neutrinos. Weave together the pieces of your plan. Yeah. So, which one was it? What was the check your plan one? This one. Check your plan. Yeah. And then weave them together. So if there are bits of your plan which are a little bit, then throw them out and then weave together the bits that work. Yeah. And trust your inner guidance as well. Trust your guidance. Here it is. Trust the niggle. So what's your soul, higher self? What is it telling you? Can't get this to... It's not gonna... There we go. Trust the niggle, which will bring transformation. Trust. Sorry. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, which is exactly what this is about. Karmic board clearing, which is what I do in Soul Realignment for people. It's a deep soul level healing. So if you're interested in that, you can go to crystalsrock.earth, go to the healing page, and on there is information about Soul Realignment and how you can book different levels of readings you can have. Prices range from £45 to £160, so depends what you want and what your budget is. All good. But that's what Soul Realignment helps you with. It helps with the deep soul level healing. So this card, incredible card. And this is the second time it's come up now. In 2 weeks, I think. So this is releasing the old non-serving energies, surrendering the old ways of being. You are, what this card tells you is you are ready to move forward. This is the time to do it. Yeah. Okay. So other cards I pulled. The universe has got your back. I chose to learn through love. And the presence of love will always cast out fear. Ba-boom. Yeah. We have Owl Energy. Beautiful card. So this is all about the middle path, the neutrality of walking the middle path and detaching from the dramas. Yeah. Also the wisdom to be able to do that, and embracing the change. Yeah. Embracing change. The change is here now. Yeah. But also turning a disadvantage to an advantage. So the owl uses the dark to hunt, whereas, you know, unless you are a nocturnal bird, you can't hunt at night, but the owl does. So he's a disadvantage to most birds is an advantage to the owl. Okay, so turn your advantage to your disadvantage to an advantage. And then I also pulled these three. So crystals you can use right now. Rose quartz, one of my favourites, always has been. It's one of the first crystals I ever bought. And it buzzed in my hand. It's quite amazing. So rose quartz. We have rose quartz in stock on our crystalsrock.earth website. A metrine. So a metrine brings joy and wisdom, which is amazing. It's a combination of amethyst and citrine. And then sugar light. Now what sugar light does, which is absolutely amazing, is it brings your intuition to the wisdom of the body, so the wisdom of heart, as opposed to the chatter of the mind. And it's also a stone for restoring. Yeah. So that's the message we've had 2 days in a row. Restore. Yeah. So there's 3 crystals there that you can use to move through or move into this energy that we're in right now. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading, you can go to crystalsrock.earth. In the store, there's all sorts. There's different readings. You can have Soul Realignment. You can have a reading from myself or from Henry. Yeah, go and check out our website. There are links below this video as well for other places where we hang out, including Telegram. We have websites where we teach as well, online courses. Where else do we go? Soundcloud. It's one of my favourites. And obviously here on YouTube. Check out the rest of our videos. Okay. So go and be your most unapologetic light being self. And be fearless.